And if you have not, hey, we're live everywhere. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Daily Service. I am super, super pumped. Man, these curls are curling today. Let me just tell y'all, I'm super excited about so many things, but one of them being this bask and lather. Oh, it's in my TikTok shop. TikTok, get over there and get you some, because this right here. Oh, I've been on this natural hair journey. And the funniest part about this natural hair journey is learning to fall in love with yourself. And that is a thing, right? Like, especially shout out to all my girlies who have always done a whole bunch of other stuff to your hair. My sister was calling me the crochet queen, and I literally had crochet different styles going on for, I want to say the last, man, since my lover met me. So the last 4 years straight, just, I mean, I didn't even my daughter was like, are you ever going to let your hair rest? So this is me out here with my curls. Some days I love it. Some days I wish it was better. And so I'm learning how to take care of this hair of mine. So loving this new product, Bask and Lather. I'm obsessed. If you haven't heard their story, go check it out. It is a beautiful story. And it just constantly reminds us how we get to show up, especially my women in business. Women in business start businesses out of a need they see in their community. And oftentimes that need is something that you don't realize. You're just helping the person immediately in front of you, or you could just be helping yourself. And that one thing that you have created to help you ends up changing the world for the rest of us. Okay. And so I say this all the time. Please step into your gifts. Please step into your talents. Please step into the things that make you special, because the more that you do that, the better the world will be. Let me get off my soapbox. We are here for a short time, not a long time. I am tardy to the party today. I had so much stuff going on. I'm an open book here on this live. I share with you guys everything going on in my life, just mainly because we're family. And I want you to know, as we're living, as we're manifesting, stuff happens to us all. So never think that as you're manifesting, oh man, I really want to create this big thing, but all these other things over here are falling apart, and you start to begin to feel not worthy, not deserving. I literally was experiencing that this past weekend. And coming into this week, I'm like, oh no, baby, something new is in me. We are worthy. We are deserving. It's just the sense of going through, like I said, the roller coaster. Life is like a roller coaster. Just throw your hands up and say, wee, because we are all here for the ride. Okay. We are all here for the ride. Today, we are going to be specifically talking about trusting ourselves without proof. Now, the funny part about it is exactly what I'm saying. You're on this roller coaster. You can't see where it's going. You don't know what's going to happen next. You have to trust yourself without the proof that, hey, it's already yours. And when you really think about faith in belief is having faith in or believing in something that you cannot see yet. And where that honestly begins is a trust in yourself that, you know what? It's going to come. You guys hear me say this all the time, and this is the hill I'm going to die on. You are the creator. You've been brought here to create. So when you trust yourself without seeing proof of whatever it is that you want, you will receive in a big way. Because that trusting yourself without proof is the faith, is the belief, is the knowing it is already yours. So I think so many of us, that lack of trust is only because we're looking for the evidence. And sometimes we're looking for the evidence, not for ourselves, but to prove to other people, yeah, I said what I said. Y'all know I've been reading Crazy Faith by Michael Todd. Again, I will shout this book out today, tomorrow, and forever. Pick it up, baby. But Crazy Faith by Michael Todd, we have been reading it. And we are on Faded Faith right now. But it talks about the fact that when we have this sense of faith, it's like you have to believe it, even in the hardest times of believing. You guys keep hearing me say things will fall apart when you are creating a new identity of who you're on your way to becoming. The old identity has to break first. And so sometimes the breaking of the old identity is losing friends. Sometimes the breaking of the old identity means your bank account may not look so hot. Sometimes the breaking of the identity is you literally feeling different and combative inside your body about what it is that you're doing. There is something that has to fall apart in order for it to all come together. And so even in the moments of it all falling apart, it's about trusting yourself without the proof. You may not see it all together yet. It's just like when you type something into the GPS, it don't tell you every twist and turn. Even when you put it on the read form, right? Like when you're driving in the car and it's on like for CarPlay, right? Car mode, and it's in the read form, you still can't see all of the turns. Even if you read right turn on Wealth Street, you don't know where the world Wealth Street is at. You ain't seen it before. So you're going to be turning down different turns that don't make no sense. You're going to be making U-turns because you missed a turn, right? But you're still on the path. You still trust yourself to get there. And that's what we have to do when we're manifesting. Still trust ourselves to get there, to arrive at the final destination. You said what you said. You know what you want. That final destination will show itself to you. But we get freaked out. Like, oh my God, it don't look like it's working. You know, have you ever, oh my God, I will never forget when GPS first started coming out. I was using Waze, and Waze is one of those GPS apps that have you all up in the hills somewhere, getting you on a shortcut to save 7-8 minutes. Okay. And there was a time where I would go and be driving home from work. There was a time. I love that I could say that. There was a time I was driving home from work. There was a time that I was driving home from work and I was going down the street and all of a sudden Waze said, get off the freeway. Now, if you heard my conversation yesterday, I learned to listen. Okay. I learned to listen to the directions rather than thinking I knew what's best. So I got off on the freeway like Waze told me to. All of a sudden, before I know it, I'm twisting and turning up in the hills. There's these hills that my friends and I used to go to when we were younger. Get out my business. We used to go up in these hills with boys, you know, park our cars, beautiful views, right? Off of Fish Ranch Road. Anybody who knows what I'm talking about know what I'm talking about. But we would go and they had me up on Fish Ranch Road, twisting and turning and hooping and twisting and all the things. And I'm up there thinking to myself, dang, is it sure this was the shortcut? But I still took every turn. And I sure enough scratched off maybe 9 to 10 minutes of time getting to my final destination. We just need to follow the inspired action. The more that you tell yourself, I said this yesterday, minding your business, that is your business, minding the business of your mind, right? Reverend Ike, minding the business of your mind. When you mind the business of your mind, what that means is you are constantly feeding and pouring into yourself the things that you desire to see happen. And the more that you pour these ideas and thoughts and everything into your mind, the more that you will get the inspired action. Left turn at Millionaire Corner, right? Right turn at First Class Flyer, okay? All of a sudden, you are moving and grooving on the streets that you have put in as your final destination. But in order to get there, mind the business of your mind. Stay in your mind. Keep feeding your mind the things that you desire to see. And then follow the inspired action. This is not about over efforting. We had a whole conversation, a whole live yesterday about over efforting. This is not about over efforting. This is about trusting yourself without seeing the proof yet. If I trust myself enough, I know that I'm going to be inspired to do something, right? People always say, yeah, I said what I want. What is it? Work without faith is dead. And I always think about that. Well, what is the work they're actually talking about? Because, see, we think physical work. Get out there and let me put this into action. But when I really sit and think about it, minding the business of your mind, the work of your thoughts, the work of the way that you think, so your body will get into action naturally on whatever it is that you want. I've said this before, I'm going to say it again. Your mind is the movie reel. You are the creator of what is on this script. You making yourself the main character? I mean, if you haven't, just so you know, you are. Okay? Truth, right? You are. You the main character. So go ahead, write down what you want to see happen. Now it's a movie in your mind. And guess where the movie in your mind projects? Through your eyes into your reality. I say this, you manifest twice. The first time in your mind, the second time in your physical reality. Most of us think we got to do a whole bunch of, I got to do all this work in between to make sure that I see it. No, you need to do all this work up here in your mind to make sure you see it. That's the work. Faith without this kind of work is dead. Because we don't create anything in which we do not see first. So as we are working the mind, we are creating the reality in our physical reality. And like I said, you put it in the GPS. I done put down where I wanted to go. Now it's time for me to just get there. GPS is doing the work. It's going to say right turn here. And you're going to feel inspired to move. Oh, yeah, right turn. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Left turn over here. Okay, here we go with the left turn. And you don't doubt you're going to get there. You know you're going to get to the final destination. That is trusting yourself without proof. Now we just got to do it for everything else. Now we just got to do it for the money. Now we just got to do it for the love or the successful business. Heck yeah, Carl Jung vibes. I am so glad I found you. I'm glad he found me too. Yes. All day, minding the business of our mind. And that's how you trust yourself without proof. Because it has nothing to do with, okay, yeah, I trust myself. You can say it all day. But if in your mind, you know it to be true, you know it to be real, you have the belief, you have the faith, guess what? You will get to receive it. There's nothing in between that. We're the ones that throw up the roadblocks. We're the ones that got to get my charger out. We're the ones that say, why can't I get to what I want? Why can't I get to what I want? Because you're so focused on the fact that you're not there yet. Drop the idea that it's not yours. Make sure you mind that business in your mind. Put the ideas that it's already mine. I've already got it. And I know sometimes, but it's not true. Reality says, quit worried about the what if isnesses of today. Because whatever is going on right now, you created that back then. So if you want to see something new happen next, it's time to create something new in our minds. I trust myself without proof. I don't have to see it yet. I trust myself without proof. I'm telling you, we're all looking for it. We're all looking for it. We do it. We're looking for it in our bank accounts. We're looking for it in any type of situation we're in. We're looking for it in the people, right? We're looking for signs everywhere. I'm with you. I'm always looking for signs. I told a story yesterday about my Bentley. I saw my Bentley. I see my Bentley now everywhere. I feel like everybody knows what I know and they won't want to. I see it everywhere. Okay. And this is evidence to me. Yes, it's going to be mine. But if I don't work on the idea of seeing myself in the Bentley, seeing myself walking up to the Bentley, seeing my license plates on the Bentley, right? I have specialized license plates that I know that I'm going to have on there, right? And the very first place I see it, let me tell y'all, I have a picture of my Bentley upstairs on my vision board, and I see it every day. Mind the business of your mind. Visualize it, see it. Talk about it. You hear me talking about it all the time. I'm sure if somebody that don't know me, they would never think I don't actually have one. They would be like, I know she got a Bentley the way she always talking about that thing. I talk about it all the time because it's already mine without the proof. It ain't here yet, but it's already mine. Best believe it. I done see it. Every time I see one drive by, I say, hey, Benny. Okay. In The Secret. She talks about it in The Secret. Rhonda Byrne. She said, man, what was it? She saw a skirt that she really liked. And she said, I love that skirt. And then all of a sudden, before she knew it, somebody had bought it for her. And now the skirt was hers to have. She didn't even have to do nothing to get the skirt. You see what I'm saying? Like, we are the magnets, but you only magnetize in the minding of your business here in your mind. You only magnetize what you see first here, know it to be true here, and then all of a sudden it comes here. You like, it's mine. That's why I love telling the story about me going on The Price is Right and winning $20,000. I love telling this story because it started out as an idea, a funny idea, really, at that. I just told my husband, we're separated, but I told my husband, I said, oh man, wouldn't it be great if we had $20,000? That'd be so cool. That'd be so cool. He was like, yeah, that'd be cool. He ain't really worried about it. I said, okay. And I started watching The Price is Right because guess what? I was at home. I had just had surgery. I was at home, hernia surgery. So I'm at home watching The Price is Right. I'm sitting here watching it, crying as people are winning. Oh my God. Look at Jan. Now she has a Corvette after she beat cancer. Like crying, really feeling for these people. Yes, going back to school, visualizing. Oh, yeah. Come on. Your NP practice in 6 to 8 years, you're going to, manifest yourself into a Bentley. That's right. Like I'm going to be a nurse practitioner. Come on. Come on, my nurse practitioner friend. We need you. Okay, went, did it, and did that. Yes, I did, honey. So it was funny to me because when we won the $20,000, and the way it all went down was so wild. When we got on The Price is Right, my husband, as we were walking over, he said, they gonna pick you. What? You think so? He said, yeah, they gonna pick you. And in my heart of hearts, I just knew it had to be me, right? And so then we get up there. And y'all, I don't shop. Let me just preface this. Let me really put this out there. I do not shop. You can ask anybody that knows me. Jackie does not shop. I do not shop. I don't like to shop. I will online shop, but I will not be in nobody's stores. Matter of fact, I even order Instacart because I don't even want to go to the grocery store. Okay. I'm not a shopper. Okay. So for me to be on The Price is Right, picking prizes and how much they are and stuff like this, even I was a little nervous. Like, I don't know if I'm going to get this right. But all of a sudden, up came 2 wine fridges that I had been looking at for years, minding the business in my mind, because I knew for a fact them wine fridges were going to be mine. And I knew one day that I was going to buy them. That's why I kept looking at them, just researching the prices. And here I am on The Price is Right with the wine fridges looking at me. I'm looking at them. They looking at me. I'm looking at them. And I guessed the price. That's what got me on the game show, what got me to play. And when I get up there, guess what the prize was? A $20,000 prize. What had I said to my husband? Wouldn't it be nice if we just, I don't know, won $20,000? Just playing around. But the thought was in my mind. You only got to think it once. Honestly, you think it once and let it go. Watch it come true. You think it once, and then you keep minding the business in your mind. Watch it come true faster. You be like, whoa, I didn't expect that to come that fast. A lot of the people that are inside my program manifest that shit. That's what they say. Dang, Coach Jackie, that manifested so fast. So we're minding the business in our minds. We are creating in our minds. You can trust yourself before the evidence shows up. It's okay to create. I think we get scared, especially if it happens like, oh my God, that's too good to be true. Knock that off. Too good to be true. You're that good. Let's just start saying when something happens fast and you like, dang, that came hecka fast. Instead of being like, that's too good to be true, start to say, man, I'm just that good. I'm just that good. Okay. I manifested my lover after me and my husband split fast. It came fast. And it was the exact love that I wrote down. And it came fast. And I was like, whoa, the ink ain't even dry on no papers with this man yet. Whoa. Right? Here he is. Here's my lover all in my face. And it is the best love I have ever received. And if I would have listened to everybody, because people kept telling me, it's just a rebound. That came too fast. He ain't gonna be here long 4 years later, and we are still like two teenagers all over each other, completely in love. It can come that fast. And we have to stop saying too good to be true and start saying, I'm just that good. Okay? Because you created it. And then you remind yourself, I'm the creator. I created this. All right. So proof follows trust. You have to trust yourself first, then you receive. It's not the other way around. It's not once you get it, now I trust. No, it's I trust myself to create what I desire, and it's already mine. And then all of a sudden, ooh, look, it's mine. It's not the other way around. It's, oh yeah, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. It's, oh, look, I got it. Right. And so make a decision today. This is the activation. Make a decision today without checking for proof. What is it that you are going to say? It's mine. And you're not going to be looking for proof. You're not going to be trying to figure out when, where, how, who, what, right? That's proof, right? You're going to just sit up here today and say, it's mine. And we are claiming it. We are claiming it. We are trusting ourselves. Yes, AJ, it's mine. We are trusting ourselves. Okay. We are allowing ourselves to receive in a big way. We're not sitting on the sidelines anymore. You see, everybody's doing it. Everybody manifesting. They manifested what they want. What about you? Are you just allowing life to happen to you? Or are you creating the roller coaster you want to ride on? Right? My future is mine and no one else is going to take it from me again. Come on. Ever again. Okay. Ever again. Let's go. I am here for this. My AJ is back. Hey, my boo. I know this is going to be a quick one, guys, because I do got to go pick up my daughter today. But I want you to know in this space, we do not wait for proof. Okay. We move from the knowing that you are first name, last name, and you deserve, period. That's where we move from here. We don't move from the, I see all the glitter and gold. Now I can be happy. No, we move from the, I'm happy now. And, ooh, look at all the glitter and gold that has showed up for me now because I'm already doing good. We're minding the business of our minds. We're creating in our minds. We're using our imagination. We're journaling. Oh, do I even have my journal here? I don't. I got a journal. Journal your business profitable. We're journaling. We're creating because we deserve. All right. Because we deserve. Matter of fact, for the next 30 days, I am going to be doing Journal Your Business Profitable. You're more than welcome to join me for the next 30 days. It is my journal. I decided to pick it up again and use it, right? Because my $1 million year, I claimed it. I claimed it back in November. I'm a millionaire in 2026. And then it hit me the other day, like, I got a journal Your Business Profitable. I might as well use it for my $1 million year. And I'm geeked about it because I wrote for the first day, which is today, April 1st, for the first day, it's the 3-6-9 method. And you take whatever it is you're manifesting money-wise and turn it into an I am statement, because y'all know, like I said, anything that you put what I am will be, okay? Anything that you put what I am will be. And so I wrote down, I am receiving $1 million this year for, it's like a whole statement inside the journal. And it's directly related to your business. I'm geeked. I did it. I did the 3, I did the 6, and then I get to do the 9 to 9 at night. And so this is for day 1 inside the journal. It is Powerful. It's inside my TikTok shop. Please pick up Journal Your Business Profitable if you are ready to be profitable in your business with me. And I'm not talking about working hard. I'm talking about developing that trust before the proof. Okay, that's what we do inside there. We develop the trust before we even ever see the proof. All right. So we are here. All right. I gotta get my child. It is raining outside, so I don't want her sitting out there too long. I love y'all so much. I just want to see you win. Okay. And doing so is you trusting yourself now. You are the creator. You've been brought here to create. There ain't nothing else you have to do. Okay. The magic is already within you. Make the statement, mind the business of your mind, and watch and get ready to receive. It's almost like this. You know how when a little kid, okay, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna go. You know how a little kid, they'll be like, oh, yes, more, please. What do? They put their hands out. I got kids. All my kids have done this. I got two, but I got nieces and nephews on all over the place, all the way up to 30. So we've been having kids for a long time. But what do? More, please. They don't say more, please, and they stand there with their hands behind their back. They say more, please. They get their hands up. They get their hands ready for whatever it is they're asking you for more of. It could be more cookies, more cake, more cooked candy, more fruit, whatever kind of child you got. Okay, be childlike today. I want you to even pretend whatever it is you're asking for. I want you to go like this. Put your hands up in the sky and say more, please. And get ready for it. Whatever it is you're asking for, we are getting ready for it today. More, please. Okay. Yes. Oh, I love it. Thank you so much. Drive safe. Thank you, boo. I forgot I could do this. Yes, you are. I appreciate all the love right here on all the places, right here on TikTok, right here on Instagram, right here on Facebook, and right here on YouTube. I love you guys so much. We will be back again tomorrow. I'm actually going to be on time tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for daily service. Okay, come join me. I'm going to go get my child. I love y'all with all my heart. You are phenomenally great. Today, what are we saying? More, please. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.